Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will we get something special? Welcome, folks, to Yulman Stadium in New Orleans, the home of the Tulane Green Wave. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tulane Green Wave. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Clemson's offense has the football first here today. Much of the focus on this running back is had such a spectacular year that he has announced himself as a major contender to win the Heisman Trophy. It's tough for a running back to do that, Kirk, but how can you ignore him?
Yeah, you can't ignore him. I give really a lot of credit to the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Every single week, defenses lock in on him, and yet they find unique ways to continue to get him the football, whether it's running, catching the ball in the backfield. Every single week, he seems to be a major factor in how they attack defenses.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. He finds some space. And that senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So
breaks into the clear. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Putting toward the end zone. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Clemson.
Chris, how about the back here? He just gets behind that big offensive line, able to lead him into the end zone. Good patience, nice vision, but exceptional teamwork up front on this touchdown run.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. So Tulane's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week. But let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Tackle made after a big game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Quick completion to the tight end. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Important second down play coming up. Motion now from the tight end. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Good enough for first down yardage. New set of downs after that completion. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Incompletion makes it second down and 10 from the 27. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete in the back corner of the end zone. And the field goal unit coming on the field now.
Number 13 on the field.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Offense on the field. It's 4th down and 9. And he drops back in the gun. Bringing pressure. After all that, heaves it deep down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Gonna run it. It's Jones.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll give it to the running back. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Looks like Clemson will have the first down. Offense showing a bunch formation now. QB keeper all the way. Makes a nice move there. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. First down here for this offense. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
It's a wide receiver screen. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Tigers will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Offense facing 2nd and goal. We'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
14, Tulane, 3.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks like he's going to run it. The senior calls his own number. Picks up the 1st down.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw it from the red zone. The pocket breaking down. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Clemson.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gordon. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in New Orleans for a fun first half than you? And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right.
And the Tulane offense is back out on the field now. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the defender miss. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. Ball handed off. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, there's another sack by a Clemson defender. And, you know, so often in football we get so caught up in the quarterbacks and the spread looks and the big explosive plays on offense. But you think about where Clemson
just standing there gets hit again.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. The puck will bounce out of bounds. They'll... Down at the 15. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum, and the defense make adjustments, come up with a stop here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement, back in motion. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Now here he goes. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
How about that? The receiver had nobody around him. That's frankly embarrassing for this defense when you let someone deep downfield go completely uncovered.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Tackled there by the defense. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Caught behind the line. It's Jones.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They'll pass up the chip shot field goal. They'll go for it on 4th and goal from the 4. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Let's it go. Touchdown, Tigers. They continue to roll up the score. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Green Wave offense back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The running back has it on a screen now. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? The pass rush closing in. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? He's past the marker and still going. Touchdown, Clemson. There was no catching him that time.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
The extra point is good. They're pulling away 35-3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Tulane, 3.
Bringing it out, it's Gordon. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The coordinator moves to a heavy blitz look here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense?
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Give it to the back again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football.
They'll take a deep shot here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The punt team making their way on the field. See if he can make a play on this return. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Receiver makes the catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Tigers will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And it'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And they're finally able to bring him down. A big gain to wrap up the 3rd quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Here's the handoff, testing the middle. The defense scoops it up. The football comes out. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Caught quickly.
Well, why not, Chris? Here we are in the 4th quarter. It's 3rd down. This guy's been making plays all game long. Go back to him again, and it works out.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
This Clemson offense moving quickly down the field.
And that's good enough for a 1st down.
They call a sneak. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Pounding away with the run game.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And with that, we're going to have a new #1 team in the rankings. So this victory puts them in pole position and makes them the team to beat as we look ahead to the bracket.
Well, they took total advantage of this opportunity, taking on the #1 team in the country, especially doing it so late in the year. The committee obviously paying attention to the results of this game, and now we have a new #1 team in college football.
And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked the part today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.